Awesome. I know Red Panda was probably terrific, but our team was better than her tonight. So really proud of our team. Just like the grit and the effort, that we had. Like we scrapped. We've been talking a lot about, synergy and I didn't feel like we've been connected yet this year. To be honest, offensively or defensively, and so we've really, we spent a lot of time with our guys the last 4 days and talking about our slogan, Ubuntu. I can't be all I can be if you're not all you can be, and how it takes all of us to be their best. And no matter what your role is, whether you like your role or not, like we need you to be great at your role. Your role can change from week to week, but we have to have everybody executing their role. And I thought tonight was, obviously it was the best that we played, but the game's so much easier when you're making shots. We've been getting those same looks in other games, and I still felt like we left a lot of points on the board. Whether it was free throws or a couple missed layups. But I was proud of our team and how they played together. I could see our huddles were tighter, and that's the stuff. That's the details of winning. Like people overlook that stuff and they just see the shots or a dunk, but I've been just watching how close are our huddles. Who's leading? How's our talk in timeouts? And it was terrific tonight.
Was there something in practice or the days leading up that led you to believe that DJ would have this type of performance?
Yeah, and that's why we started him. He'd maybe missed one shot the last 3 days, honestly, and I'm really proud of Zoom too. Not starting, especially in a game like this. I know he wants to, and I talked to him, and he said, "Coach, hey, I'm all in, man. It's the best thing. We got to get DJ going," which shows a lot of maturity for a freshman, and it shows how the synergy, that's Ubuntu. He didn't care if he was starting or not. He knew he was still going to play, and I thought he had a tremendous effect on the game, especially in the first half, getting the ball to the rim. I thought he was terrific.
And then when DJ is able to, hit shots like that,
yeah.
And how do things change for this offense? Because it seemed like early on they were really packing great, like so many teams did. And then once those shots started falling down, that middle got a little bit more.
Well, it did. Like they had to come out and guard us, and not just DJ. Makai. I thought he was terrific again tonight. Tyler made some big threes. I think they'd even cut it to 11 or 12, and I think Tyler hit a big three in front of our bench. Which kind of separated it a little bit more. But, yeah, when you're making shots, it's just everything's so different offensively. But I thought our efficiency and our pace was the best it's been all year. And I'll give Coach Connor a lot of credit for that. We've been slowing down, and then once we run the play, we're running it with some pace instead of kind of sloughing through it. And I thought we saw the fruition of that tonight.
Did you see any sort of shift in your team's energy? It was great all night, but it felt like after the technical foul early in the second half, it just felt like it turned it up a notch after that.
My technical or the technical in the second half?
On the second half.
Yeah, I don't know. It was good because, it was a big momentum play for them. And then I think somebody made both free throws, to just kind of even it out, and then we got the ball. But, yeah, I thought we played with great energy, I thought we played with great energy all night. Pretty consistent.
Did you guys, your players and yourself, just notice what this place can be like when it's full of people and the energy levels are?
Yeah, I want it full of all purple next time. Yeah, but it's great. But we gotta get this place rocking with all purple.
You got down early. Like you said, there was a lot of Washington State fans in here. The Watts brothers come in here. They obviously had a big chip on their shoulder. Nate Calamese played here. There was a lot of chirping on the floor. Physical game. How big is this win just to get you ready for what you're about to start in a couple weeks in the Big Ten?
Yeah, it is great. And we knew it would be an emotional game. It's a rivalry game anyways. And all three of it, Nate's a great player. He's really hard to guard. He's a terrific guard, man. He's crafty with the ball. He can shoot it. He's got just crazy confidence, and he'll be terrific for them. And Lawan Watts, he reminds me. You guys may not know it, but the kid Dylan Jones, who was at Weber State in the Big Sky, who got drafted in the first round by the Oklahoma City. He reminds me a lot of Dylan Jones. Same body type, really explosive and fast. So I knew it was going to be a challenge, and Isaiah's a tremendous shooter. He's athletic. He's He's a really good guard. And I thought, we did get them to miss some shots. I thought our defense was really good initially. We just didn't rebound the ball. Like they got physical down there, and we have to clean that up, before Seattle U for sure.
You mentioned the rebounding. You guys pretty much got crushed on the boards, and I know Wilhelm went out. How is he?
Yeah, he has some stitches. I think he's they're just kind of checking him, just concussion protocol. And that's another thing. Like I'm really proud of our team. First off, his effort. Like that was a heck of a rebound he got. But for our guys to continue to step up, we're playing with one post guy. We played 30 of the minutes with one post guy. Great, and he was in foul trouble. We had to play Christian King at the 5 in the first half. We've never done that even in practice. We got Chris Conway out. We got Frank out. Wilhelm now out. And so, really proud of the guys, like, coming together. And, it was that next man up mentality.
You forced 22 turnovers.
It's huge. That was the key to the game. We were aggressive. Like I said, we were scrapping. We got a lot of deflections, a lot of steals. And that's what it's going to take when you're playing a really good offensive team.
Any particular thing led to your technical?
No, I thought Watts, the Lawan Watts, I thought he just shoved our guy, and our guy fell, and then he got it, and then they obviously got an and one.
Was like that?
And like I said, I could be wrong. I'll watch the tape, but usually I am wrong. So
Was like that type of emotion? Did you want to show maybe your team that, hey, look, I'm all in with this one?
a little bit, yeah, and they know I'm fiery anyways. Even when they're playing good, I never expect us to miss a layup. I don't, it pisses me off. It pisses me off when we miss free throws. It pisses me off when we don't box out. And there's a standard, and I'm not going to deviate from it. I don't care if you're up 30, down 20. Like that's how we have to play every possession.
Then just like how close was this game tonight to the vision that you have for this team?
Yeah, it's the start of it. I would love for us to continue making shots like that because it just opens everybody up. And I thought it was the first time you kind of saw everybody's talent, like on the same night, where we had 6 guys in double figures, because we have that. And that's the strength in numbers. Like we have multiple guys that can score. And if we just let the ball find the open shot instead of just forcing the shot, when we do that, we're pretty good.
Hey, Coach, it's a season of first for you. Does the first Apple Cup win mean anything to you as a coach?
Yeah, because it's important to the state. It's important to all Husky fans, and more importantly, it's important to our team and our program and all the former players.
You mentioned a few things like pace. Is this a team tonight that felt a little bit more like what you've coached in the past with Utah State and Montana State?
Yeah, a little bit. From shooting and playing like fast on turnovers and turning people over, because like that's I want to play faster, but if you have to get stops or turnovers to get those, and if we could have got some of those rebounds, we could have really played fast tonight. So that's just something we got to continue to work on. But yeah, I thought we did a really good job pitching the ball ahead and just kind of getting into some early drags.
I know you put DJ in because you said he just wasn't missing shots, but Zoom coming off the bench, when you were down, he really added something. Is that something you might consider just sticking with?
Well, a lot of it just depends. It depends. Like, they got to continue to earn it in practice. But, like, for us to be the best team, like, we need that DJ. We need that because that's what he can do. And I'm telling you, there's going to be nights where he's 7 for 7. Like, he's that good of a shooter. Like, I'm still surprised that when he misses. And hopefully tonight just kind of jump starts him because, for us to be the best team we can be, we need DJ shooting the ball like that.
Any other questions? All right. Thanks,
Go
Coach.
Dogs.